In the village of Alderbrook, where the river talked in silver whispers and the willows danced, the sound of the looms was the heartbeat of the world. Click, clack, thump, thump, swish. It was a steady, predictable song passed from mother to daughter for generations. Every girl learned its language. The warp for strength, the weft for story, the shuttle a silver fish darting through a linen sea. Ada heard a different song. To her, the rhythm of the looms was not one beat, but many. It was the staccato chatter of the magpie in the oak, the slow, deep sigh of the river eddy, the frantic tip-tap of rain on the thatch. When she worked at her mother's great wooden loom, her fingers itched. The patterns they wove were beautiful, the repeating brook's twist, the faithful alder leaf, but to Ada, they were silent. They did not sing the song she heard in her head. Your heart is not in the cloth, child, her mother would sigh, examining Ada's work where she'd strayed, trying to make a leaflet wind-tossed instead of tidy. The loom's rhythm is a discipline. You must listen and obey. Ada tried, but obedience made her threads tense and her patterns dull. Her tapestries, while technically sound, felt like sentences spoken in a monotone. The change came with the old traveling weaver, Elara, who arrived one autumn with a cart full of strange, shimmering threads and a loom on her back that looked more like a harp. She was hired to weave a ceremonial hanging for the harvest hall. The village watched, skeptical, as she set up not in the weaver's shed, but under the great willow by the river. Elara did not weave the brook's twist. She sat for a day, eyes closed, listening. Ada, hidden in the rushes, listened with her. She heard the old woman's breathing sink with the swish sigh of the willow branches, then with the chatter-plop of the water over stones. The next day, Elara began. Her shuttle didn't just dart. It danced. It hesitated, sped up, looped back. She used threads of undyed wool, the color of mist, of wet bark, of a storm-chased sky. She didn't follow a pattern on a stick. She seemed to be pulling the cloth directly from the air. Day by day, an image grew. It was the willow, but not as a still symbol. It was the willow living. In the tapestry, you could see the breeze in its trailing leaves, the dapple of light and shadow on its trunk, the secret flutter of a wren's wing deep in its heart. It didn't look like the willow. It felt like standing beneath it. It hummed with the very rhythm of the place. The village was bewildered. It's messy, they murmured. Where is the pattern? Where is the order? But Ada stood before it, and her own heart thumped in time with the woven river's flow. She understood. Elara wasn't ignoring the loom's rhythm. She was listening to a deeper one. She was weaving the world's song. That night, Ada went to the weaver's cart. Elara was spinning a cloud of thistledown into luminous thread. I hear it too, Ada whispered, the words tumbling out. The many beats, but my loom, it only knows one. Elara's eyes, the color of twilight, sparkled. The loom is not the master, child. It is the instrument. You are the conductor. You must teach it a new song. She showed Ada how to adjust the tension of the warp, not for uniformity, but for expression, looser here for a soft, slow passage, tighter there for a crisp, quick beat. She gave her a shuttle weighted with a smooth river stone. Let the rhythm in your bones guide your hands. Weave what you hear, not what you see. With trembling hands, Ada sat at her own loom the next morning. She closed her eyes. She tuned out the village's familiar click-clack, thump-thump. She listened for her own song. The frantic, joyful rhythm of a squirreling up an oak. Quick, staccato beats with pauses. She began. Her mother, hearing the strange, faltering, syncopated beats from the shed, came to the doorway, a frown of concern on her face. She watched as Ada's hands moved not with mechanical precision, but with the fluid, unpredictable grace of a dancer. The cloth forming was wild, uneven, alive. There was no set pattern, yet a pattern was emerging, one of movement, of energy, of a creature caught in a moment of pure tree-climbing joy. The frown on her mother's face softened into wonder. She had never seen cloth hold a heartbeat before. Ada, lost in the rhythm of her own making, finally understood. The discipline was not in obeying the loom. It was in listening so deeply to the world's complex music that you could translate it through thread. The click-clack was just the drum. She was the song. Click, scritch, whisper, thump, saw. A new rhythm echoed from the weaver's shed in Alderbrook. It was the sound of a girl weaving not just cloth, but a symphony.